Welcome back to Yoga Express. It's all about moving the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. We are in episode number 638 today. Unbelievable. We've come a long way. And you see the color combination here, and I have to thank Ryan Stillwagon. Ryan is our facilitator. He is responsible for making this lovely golden glow in the studio. At the time of taping, we're on the border of winter and spring. So it's still a little cool outside, but this makes us, we feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside. But at the time of airing this episode, you're going to be in the peak of summer. So it also represents how it is at the time that you watch, how it is outside. So I think either way, we have a very good color scheme here. And I think right now I can hear the birds and the little chirping of birds, the Shiva's Om. Those are the nature sounds that you hear in the top of Mount Kailash. Now, enough about nature. I'd like to thank our crew, Akram Abiskarun and Miguel Mercado. Thank you so much for crowing for us today. Our director, Akram. Miguel is our technical director. You guys are going to take the show forward. And Ryan, too. Ryan Stillwagon, thank you so much again for making my little mascot and us look good. The big moment you've been waiting for, Natalie, is coming all the way from France. I'm not going to lie, maybe she's not come just for the taping, but she has made our yoga taping a priority. So we really appreciate it.
Exactly.
Natalie Polinger is teaching in France currently.
Yes,
right?
I'm teaching there many yoga classes, meditation classes, but a lot of yoga, vinyasa flow.
Do you do retreats as well?
I will start to do retreats. I did some smaller weekends in Croatia in the past years. Yeah.
And you're checking out El Salvador now.
And I'm checking out El Salvador.
Wow.
So I'm flying there. Maybe we're going to have a retreat there.
That'll be beautiful.
Yes.
Let me in, actually. El Salvador, I would love to visit.
Yeah.
I have you to use as my excuse. I'll come there. Natalie, do you have something simple planned for us today? I just had a huge soup. Okay, it was broccoli and cheese,
Yes.
so I'm not going upside down.
The show is in the morning, but we're already eating soup.
No, actually, we tape in the afternoons. Those of you who want to walk in, Time Warner 56, RCN 84, Fires, RCN 83, Fires 34, but we do tape in the mornings. You're right. Well, we tape in the afternoons, we air in the morning, 7:30 to 8, because that's when you're supposed to be stretching anyway. But we're taping in the afternoon, so I did have a big soup.
Exactly,
yes.
So we're going to have some simple stretches to
Good.
start off.
Okay.
And
all yours.
Yeah, it's going to be a gentle practice for you guys in the morning. So let's get
Perfect.
started. We're starting seated. You can be either on your knees, as Banu is showing, or in an easy cross-leg position. I just made it very easy. I put my legs just in front of each other.
Right.
If you want to come into a full lotus pose, if that's part of your practice, you can do that. Otherwise, we're going to start like this. And you can just bring your hands in front of your heart and for a moment connect yourself with your breath. Take a deep breath in and lengthen into your spine. Let your breath go all the way up into your chest, collarbones. And gently exhale out. And again, take a deep breath into your chest. Lengthen your spine. And gently exhale out. And then on your next inhale, you can stretch out your arms all the way to the air for beautiful prana mudra. And exhale, lower your hands down. And twice more like this. Breathe in, stretch out your arms all the way up. And exhale, lower your hands back down. And one more time, breathe in, stretch out your arms all the way up. And exhale to lower down. And the next time you breathe in, lift up your arms and hold on to your right hand. And then gently stretch out over to the left side into a beautiful stretch. And try to extend your arms. You can always keep a micro band in your elbows. And then one more deep inhale. And exhale, bend a little bit more. And on your next breath in, come back to center. Reach over to your other wrist and stretch over to the other side for a beautiful stretch. And then again, breathe in to lengthen into your side waist. And exhale, maybe bend a little bit more. And one more deep breath in. And exhale to stretch. And then come back to center. From here you can let go of your hands and we're gonna shift onto all fours. And we're just gonna start by walking our fingertips forward to open up our chest. You can keep your hips lifted for our shoulder opening. Anahata Asana, a shoulder stretch. And then take another deep breath in here, lengthen into your fingertips. And exhale. And on your next breath in, you can come back into your tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath of your shoulders, and we're just gonna turn our wrists into any direction. So you can do that for a few rounds. Really turn your fingertips all the way around so you can switch your hands.
Oh,
It's actually a really good exercise. It's very simple.
It feels good.
But for everybody who's typing a lot on the cell phone, that's the most effective exercise we can do.
How it shows generational changes. I noticed you
Yeah.
said typing a lot on the cell phone, and I'm thinking of the typewriter.
Yeah, so we're typing a lot on the iPads and our touch screens. And then one more time you can reverse your hands and your fingertips can point towards your knees and just stretch out your arms. It looks simple, but it's really powerful for the body.
It does. Feels nice.
And then we can come back into a neutral pose. From here, start to spread your fingers wide. And then whenever you're ready, you can start and tuck your toes under and press back into a downward facing dog with bent knees. And pedal your feet from side to side in your first downward facing dog of the day. So you can bend one knee, extend the other leg, and then switch sides. And just do that for a few more rounds. And from here, on your next breath in, lower your left heel down and reach your right leg all the way up. You can bend your knee to open up your hip. And then you can find some circular movements in your hip joints to warm up your hips this morning, afternoon.
Yes, the broccoli and cheddar coming up.
And then lower your
It is slippery,
foot
right?
down.
I thought because we didn't have mats
And then breathe
today.
in. Lift
It's a
up
little
your other
slippery.
leg. Yeah, we're practicing on our carpet. That actually shows us how flexible yoga is. Because if you're at home, if you don't have a yoga mat, don't worry. You can use the carpet. Just take off your socks so that you're not slipping.
Right.
And then lower
Good
your
idea.
foot down. And from here you can come forward into a plank pose. One straight line and then lower your knees. Chin and chest down between your hands. Hug your elbows into each other and tuck your toes and glide forward into a low cobra pose. Hug your elbows in, keep your neck extended, and then exhale, lower down and bring your hands wider than your shoulders. And you can find some circular movements in your shoulders. You
This
can
is like a
stay
snake
low
movement. Yeah.
or come up. Yeah, it's a variation of cobra pose. And it's opening up the shoulders. It's spontaneous movement. Some people like to come higher up in those shoulder rotations. Some people like to stay lower. And then you can bring your hands on either side of your chest. Breathe in again into your low cobra pose. Keep your neck extended. And then for your transition, engage your navel to press yourself up into your tabletop. Press your hands into the mat. And slowly come back into a downward facing dog. We're not going to stay too long here. You can start to bend your knees. Look forward between your hands. And at the bottom of your exhale, walk all the way to the front.
I can already feel a difference in
teeny
my
tiny.
hamstrings.
Baby steps, that's great.
Yeah,
You
I
feel
can-
a little bit more stretched, and then you can
I
just
do.
fold forward here, let your head be heavy. Hold onto your opposite elbows and gently roll from side to side. Let go of your arms and slowly, vertebra per vertebra, roll all the way up. Breathe in to lift up your arms. And exhale, bring your hands back in front of your heart.
Om Shanti. I feel like saying feels
Right.
so good.
And then breathe in, lift up your arms. Reach for your right wrist. And on the exhale, twist over to the left side. And then again, breathe in to lengthen. And exhale, twist a little bit more. And on your next breath in, come back to center. Reach for your other wrist. And gently stretch over. Breathe in to lengthen. And exhale, stretch a little bit more. And again, breathe in to lengthen. And exhale, and on your next breath in, come back to center. Let go of your hands. And then again, breathe in, lift up your arms. And exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale to come halfway up with a straight spine. Your hands can be on your shins. Exhale, lower your hands all the way down on either side of your feet and step your right foot back into a low lunge. Your left knee can stay bent. And then from here, we're going to come into some shoulder rotations because we're focusing on our arms a little bit to open up those shoulders. Breathe in to switch your left arm behind you. And exhale, scan the horizon and touch your opposite shoulder. And twice more those shoulder rotations. Breathe in, extend your arm behind you. And exhale, touch your opposite shoulder. And one more time, breathe in, scan the horizon. And exhale, touch your opposite shoulder. Bring your left hand to the inside of your right foot. And then pivot your right foot behind you. Bring your left foot parallel. And you can start to bend your knees in this first round of forward fold. And you can just gently swing from side to side. So it's a variation of a forward fold. And if you want, you can bend even more in your knees. And gently roll from side to side. And then from here, you can come back forward, rebend your left knee, lower your right foot down, and then breathe in to lift up your arms into a low lunge. Maybe you find a slight back bend, if that is good for your shoulders. And on your next exhale, lower your hands back down, step your left foot back to meet your right, extend your arms forward into your shoulder opening, and then glide onto your belly into a Sphinx pose. The clue here is that your fingers are in an L shape. So if you look at your right and left hand, your thumb and your index finger, they look like an L. Keep your neck extended and then breathe into Sphinx pose. And exhale. Lower your forehead down, bring your hands again wider than your mat or your shoulders. And start to roll your shoulders for our variation of Cobra pose. If you want to do this meditative, you're always welcome to close your eyes. Try to press your feet into the mat. And then bring your hands back on either side of your chest. Breathe into your Cobra pose. Maybe you feel ready to come higher up. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Engage your navel to transition back into your downward facing dog. Breathe in. Bring your hips slightly higher. And exhale. And on your next breath in, start to bend your knees, look forward between your hands, and then slowly walk all the way to the front. into your forward fold. Breathe in to come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands back in front of your heart. Left side, breathe in, lift up your arms. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lower your hands down, step your left foot back into your low lunge. Press your left hand into the mat. Breathe in, extend your right arm behind you. And exhale, swing your arm around. Touch your opposite shoulder. And again, breathe in. Open up your sideways. Exhale, touch your opposite shoulder. And one more time, breathe in. And exhale, scan the horizon. Touch your opposite shoulder. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Pivot both of your feet around into your forward fold, and you can gently move from side to side by bending your knees. You can also always stay in a steady forward fold. And then from here, move all the way back to the front of your mat. Bend your right leg, lower your left knee down, breathe in, lift up your arms. Into your low lunge. Open your heart. And exhale, lower your hands down. Step your right foot back into your tabletop. Extend your fingertips forward into your Anahata Asana. And then from here, we're gliding onto our belly into Sphinx pose. Again, ensure you have the L shape with your fingers. Keep your neck extended. You're like a Sphinx. And then you can lower your forehead down. Bring your hands wider than the mat. And roll your shoulders. So after those shoulder rotations, you should be ready for the day. To face your day without
very energetic.
tension in the shoulders. And then bring your hands back on either side of your chest.
Sphinx should remind me of Egypt, but I remember
Breathe.
Vegas for some reason.
Into your cobra pose. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Engage your navel. Back into your downward facing dog. Stay in your down dog for one full breath. Bring your hips even higher. And on your next inhale, start to bend your knees a lot. Look forward between your hands. And then slowly walk all the way to the front of the mat. Into your forward fold. And breathe in to lift up all the way. Exhale back. Into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Beautiful. You can release your hands. And then from here, you can start to shift your weight into your left foot. And on your next breath in, start to hug your right knee into your chest. For balancing.
Look at something.
Exactly, that's the most important, to find your focus point.
It's so simple, but it's hard. Huh?
It is hard. And then you can either stay here, or I'm going to give you a couple of variations for tree pose. You can either start to hold on to your ankle and bring your ankle either above your knee or below your knee. So you can bring your foot always towards your other ankle, shin, or above your knee. But you never want to put pressure onto your knee joints. And then you can bring your hands back in front of your heart, or expand those little tree branches. And then you can gently let go. Maybe you hug your more time in before you release it. And then just shake out your legs. That might feel good. Before we do everything on the other side. Again, look at something that's not moving. Hug your other knee into your chest. And then you can again move into your tree pose. You can always bring your hand towards your hip. And either above your knee or below your knee. Just never onto your knee joints.
Is that because the kneecap might move or something?
Exactly. Our knee joints are really sensitive. And with too much pressure, we're just hurting ourselves.
Alright, this tree is not.
It's a beautiful blossoming tree in the city. Hug your knee maybe back into your chest. Or you can gently release everything. Shake out your legs, your arms. Great job. We're blossoming already.
Balance is
getting
tougher, right?
rid of
Balance
stuff.
looks so simple.
Breathe in to lift up your arms all the way. And exhale. Fold all the way forward. Breathe in, come halfway up with a straight spine. Exhale, lower your hands down and step back into your plank pose or straight into your downward facing dog. And from here you can lower your knees, chin and chest between your hands. Keep your hips high up for Ashtangasana. Untuck your toes. Breathe into your cobra pose. And exhale back into your downward facing dog.
4.
From downward facing dog, on your next breath in, you can lift up your right leg, open up your hips, and on the exhale, bring your knee towards your right wrist for pigeon.
Ah,
On
I
the
love this
right
one.
side, extend your left foot behind you, ensure first that your hips are even, that both hips stay in one line. And then from here, you can either stay in this more active pigeon, or you can always lower onto your forearms all the way down. And then you can fully expand. Try to keep your hips level. And on every exhale, let go of some pressure in your hip area. Usually we have all the pressure in the shoulders and the hips. In yoga we can open up again those areas and release. And then on your next inhale, you can come back up. And from here you can just swing your left foot all the way around into a seat. Breathe in to lift up your arm. And on your next exhale, twist over to your left side. Bring your right arm to the outside. Extend your left arm behind you for a seated twist. And on every inhale, lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, twist a little bit more. And again, breathe in to lengthen. And exhale into your twist. And then on your next breath in, slowly come back out of the pose. Maybe you do a counter twist to the other side before we shift back into all fours and back into our downward facing dog. You can always pedal out your feet a little bit in between those transitions. Breathe in to lift up your left leg this time, bend your left knee. And on your exhale, bring your left knee towards your left wrist for pigeon on the other side. extend your right foot behind you. Bring your hands on either side of your hips and breathe in to open up your chest. Ensure that your hips are pointing forward in one level. And then slowly lower onto your forearms. Maybe you stay here or you can expand all the way forward.
We have about 30 seconds left. I'd like to tell our viewers, stay with us Monday morning, 7:30 to 8. Natalie Polinger, get her details. It'll come up at the end, rolling credits. Natalie, thank you so much. That was an
Thank
amazing
you.
workout. Thanks to Akram, Miguel, and Ryan as well. Appreciate you guys crowing for us.
Great.
Ooh, this feels good.
And then from this pigeon, for the viewers, you can transition back into your seated twist. Swing your right foot around this time. Breathe in to lift up your arms. And on the exhale, twist over to the right side this time. Extend your right arm behind you. And stay here for 3 breaths.
I was giving the rug as an excuse, but I think I need to get rid of this 12-pack. But it feels good. It feels easier this way. But getting the elbows over, once I get it over,
Yeah.
I think is more effective, right? It felt better.
Both are pretty effective.
This one's good too?
Both
Okay.
versions. And then you can do a small counter twist to the other side. And then you can come back into a comfortable seat.
The credits rolling. You guys are watching Yogaxpress. Stay with us. Any details that you want from Natalie, contact her. Natalie, your voice is still audible. Natalie Polinger.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us today for your practice. Have a beautiful day.
And you guys know where to reach her. Her credits are there one more time. Thanks, guys. Oh, that actually did feel good, and I think
Yeah.
I need it. I have not been very good about stretching for the last 4 days.
So that's good.
Feels good.
Great.
It's really nice.
So you're gonna get 2 more sessions to stretch.
That's right. That's right. No, I really, literally do need to stretch more. Are we still on air? No, that's okay. That's okay. Because they cut us off at 28 minutes. No, that's been there for a while. That's okay. So in about a couple of minutes, as soon as they change it.